Hear that? What's that sound like? Sounds like a big snake back and forth. The wood element, earth, snake back and forth in the trees, right? We have to create that effect. The sound is a result of the energy. So I'm gripping one end of the stick mild, and I'm gripping the other end a little more extreme, which is causing the resistance. So I'm allowing the left hand to twist a bit with mild resistance. The right hand, I'm not twisting the stick at all. I'm driving it with the twist. Now this is the effect that we're going for in snake. We start out here. So you see how I'm pushing my right elbow goes in. Strong snake, right? My right elbow goes in. My left elbow goes up. Now, you see where my left hand slides? Right under my shoulder. But I'm gonna do it this way. See how my other shoulder disappears? So there's a flat line here, like this. Now here we go, twist. Strong snake. See how the body goes with it? Here his shoulder drops onto the stick, twist, push. Now see how this back hand goes out, opens this way? Pick it up, strong snake, push, push, push. Now, I'm using the quasi-sat stance. Side to side. Push all the way across. Strong snake, push. Now, this is called serpent across the bridge, right? Horizontal plane, sliding. So what this will do is open up the shoulders and it'll stretch the forearms. So unlike the leopard where we're training our muscles, we're honing our muscles with exercises that tone them. We're doing the same thing in snake, except we're honing our blood, right? So the blood is what we're developing control over the nervous system. So fluidity comes from that water element. Now these motions fall under the category of writhing. Writhing is a snake that's throwing its blood back and forth. In leopard, you hear me talk about slingshot muscles, bouncing back and forth, or up and down. With snake, it's slingshot blood. The snake is throwing its blood. So in snake, we learn how to direct the blood into one limb through circular force, so that the blood flies toward the end of the limb, hitting, creating chi. Now you could see this when experts move with these forms. Sometimes the forearms turn red because that blood goes all the way to the extreme, to the end of those extremes. That's what the spiraling movements of snake do, is it slings the blood outward from the center. And we learn how to pull the blood inward. This is Jing. So Jing 101, the blood gates, right? There are gates in every hall. Snake, it's the blood gates. Leopard is the muscle gates or the fire gates. So snake, it's blood gates or moon gates. Moon is water, Jing. So with that said, I'm going to give you a different technique. This is more incorporating earth into snake, but we're still working the blood. Now this is conditioning. If you see how I'm twisting the stick up, right at the base of the chest, I'm going to inhale through the nose, tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, out the mouth, H sound. On the inhale, the tip of the tongue connects, pull up, pulling against the body. Feel the tension, the heat against the body as the stick comes up. Exhale, detach the tongue, H sound. To the base of the sash, toes are out, knees are bent. The tongue drops down just off the surface of the mouth on the exhale. Reconnecting on the way up. Through the nose, really stretch, exhale. All the way up in through the nose, twist, pull up, exhale down. See? Twist all the way slowly to the base of the sash, all the way to the bottom. Now you can also do this from side to side. Quiet sat. I can push down and go down the leg, up, exhale. Now remember, you're pulling tight against the body, creating friction. So from the leopard, we have enough muscle tone developed that it's not gonna hurt. If you don't have enough muscle tone developed and you try this and you're pressing, it's probably gonna hurt. This is made for going over muscle. Here's why. Snakes, if you look at their abs, they're plated. You can see the muscles under the scales. Now, this is what we're creating, contention, or resistance rather. Snake muscles. We're pushing down and twisting. We're sculpting our abdomen up, sculpting it down. Now, what we're doing is we're honing the blood. So the thermal fire element charges the air, making air electrical. We're breathing in to the blood. So the electricity of the air comes into the blood, which is magnetic, which receives the blood. So snake is water, moon, magnetic. In, one more time. Twist. Now this will sculpt over time, up and down. We can also practice all types of twisting motions, right? But you hear this. That's the energy we want. Just like a big snake in the trees, as I talk about. All right, elbow up, down, back, and forth. Up, down. The stance for the first technique was here. Quiet sat. The heel is up. For the second one, toes are out right here. If I'm doing the side-to-side variation, quiet side. To the knee, up, down to the knee. Circle, down, up. All right. We can condition our bodies like this, see, with fire and earth, or we can condition with water. We can roll across that surface. Now this has the effect similar to a foam roller or Writhing, where they're really pushing over those muscles. That's what this does. This is how we sculpt our bodies for snake. Now, as I say, this hissing sound that I was making allows the blood, makes it more receptive, so it can take in the breath, creating the electromagnetic fluid, right? Which is the balance of chi and jing in the body, sun and moon energies. All right. If you found this video on writhing energy, snake, the water element, slingshot blood, click the like button. Even better, subscribe. Patreon also, we appreciate you. Seafood Les Clements out.